Hello everyone, my name is Sasha and I decided to create my own brand of nail wraps. Sounds cool, but I didn't even expect to encounter such big problems along the way. As I thought at first, I'd go to the print shop and ask them to print. The same with my print, with my logos, fonts, but in reality, it turned out to be just hell, which has been going on for a very long time. And I want to show you the behind the scenes of this process. I will also tell you why I decided to get into this, what problems I have already faced, and what small, but still, successes I have achieved in this field. I have been in the nail industry for over 9 years. It sounds terribly long, but in reality it's even more than 9 years. I have probably tried all possible manicure options, types of manicures, designs, extensions on different types of forms, and so on. But the last thing that caught my attention was these wonderful nail wraps. And unfortunately, their delivery to the United States is very long, expensive, and inconvenient. Any other analogs? I can't find any films like Anya Garaikonova's here. Because look, what a delicate packaging. Simply delightful. What is this anyway? Nail wraps? They are an alternative to gel polish. Ideally, they should last on the nails on their own without additional reinforcement, applied only on a lacquer base and lacquer top. This significantly speeds up the manicure process, meaning the entire manicure will take 30 to 40 minutes, including choosing various wraps and such. Since I use them constantly myself, I order them from Russia. My mom sends me packages, but lately, of course, it is becoming more and more expensive. It's inconvenient to deal with, time-consuming and costly. The alternative I found here, I absolutely do not like. It's either terrible Chinese design, awful packaging, you don't want to hold it, and worse, it doesn't stay on the nails at all. Also, my friend in St. Petersburg, Ekaterina, my wonderful friend, she also creates a brand of films. She also makes her own brand of films. They are called I'll Write It Like This, and Katya, my dear, worked in a printing house. She shared with me the secrets of the material she is currently working with, what she is doing, but I honestly think it matters. The information might somehow make life easier, but in fact it doesn't. Just look at the material that arrived from me. It's bubbly. That's only half the trouble. The print is just absolutely awfully. Sharply good, but the downside is it has no adhesion, no grip with the natural nail. That is, possibly, if you stick it on glass somewhere on a car, it might hold. But it's all bubbly. In general, the films are absolutely not thin, unprofessional. It looks terrible, terrible. And here, for example, is another sample. The sharpness seems good, the film laid down normally, but there's also an adhesion problem. And what's it called? I keep forgetting. It sticks very poorly. There's no grip at all. And these are the two most decent samples I can show. In general, honestly, I thought the knowledge my colleague Ekaterina passed on to me would somehow help me in this matter. But in fact, as it turned out, I was looking for print shops where they would understand me. I speak English well. And in general, the language of gestures is also not to be dismissed. But when I went to our nearest print shops, the big ones that have been operating since the 1960s, family-run, they looked at me like I was crazy and said, no, we don't do that. It's absolutely impossible. I thought, okay, fine. They just said that they only make water-based nail stickers, but I don't need water-based ones. This is not water-based. So what did I do next? I started looking for print shops through the social network Threads. 4 print shops contacted me, which made things a little easier. Results. But nevertheless, 2 of them refused to cooperate with me because, we don't do that. Although in the comments they wrote to me, oh yes, it's easy, all that. Not at all, they refused to cooperate. And now I'm continuing to work with one print shop. I ordered the material. Just yesterday I took it there so they could print on my material and try it out. I'm waiting, hoping they deliver it properly. Perhaps I also chose a rather difficult level, since I'm creating the layout myself. I know how to work in Photoshop, Illustrator, Figma, very much at a basic level, but overall, because I've never worked in a way that it was my main job, it has always been more of a hobby, an amateur interest. Well, in general, I can do some basic things there. Accordingly, the layouts. I did all of these myself, completely. So as not to pay an extra, I don't know, $100 for the development of the design. And the saddest part is that this whole story has been going on for... My thought arose in general on February 1st, so, oh my, why can't I create a brand of films if I need them so much? Why am I bothering with this logistics? Transporting, moving, stressing my mom, in short, why do I need all this? If I can make it here on the spot and create the design I want, and not just leopard print nails. Now for a moment, it's already March 20th. It's some kind of horror. The biggest screw-up happened with the printing house that I know. I have a friend who works with them. They're located in a completely different state, but what's the advantage? They are indeed a large printing house. Russian sub. They have very good quality, sharpness, and designs, and you can't really fault them. But the biggest pain, I contacted them, I think also on February 1st or 2nd. I immediately sent them the layout, sent what I wanted to do. I even sent them the same film, ready by mail. So they could just look at it, touch it, feel it. Because with their professional eye, it would naturally be clearer what this material is. This is a wonderful printing house. They've been avoiding me for, I don't know, not the first or second week. They don't respond to my messages properly. They keep making empty promises. I don't understand at all what the issue is. The reason why they don't want to earn money, I have no problem paying them some money, whatever they demand, for their work. But I don't understand what the difficulty is. One thing, yes. The first 2 weeks they said, yes, we are waiting for the materials. Now it's completely unclear what's happening. The materials were supposed to arrive for them on one of the Mondays. Now it's already one of the Fridays. I don't understand why people here don't want to work quickly. With Americans, okay, it's understandable. They just don't know what it is. They don't want to do it. Okay, no questions. And now I continue to work actually with one printing house. Fortunately, it's just located, you could say, right around the corner from me. It's quite a small, very small production, but at least they have this huge printer. It's actually, in fact, industrial. In general, you could buy it for home and make these films at home. But the first thing that puts me off is that it costs $6,000. And I'm not sure that I once again want to get involved in such expensive hobbies again. Because, and you might ask what's next. I would say we are now still waiting for how the printing house that wants to collaborate with me will cut for me. All of this is pretty, I hope it will hold up. I will test it. For now, I'm just doing one color because it's a solid material. I just want to see how it wears. It's important to me that it holds up specifically on bare nails, because overall this film, yes, it can easily hold onto gel, under the base. It is of quite good quality, but I need it specifically on bare nails as I don't like gel coatings. In general, I will continue to share the process of creating the films. I hope it will be at least a little successful. And if you're interested in how a beauty brand is created from scratch, subscribe, stay tuned. We'll see together what comes of it. Here I promise to show not only my cool successes, but also the tough failures that still happen. Now. So don't switch off. Also, write in the comments which designs you like, which ones you would like to try. Maybe I'll create your design. Anyway, I'm heading to the print shop now. So I received the material, I'll go deliver it, and we'll make trial copies again, based on my film layouts. Because the only print shop that more or less collaborates with me now, the guys there are making trial copies for me. So far, nothing successful yet. Everything looks very terrible at the moment. But I like that they are also interested in making it work. They didn't have the necessary material. Anyway, I got in touch with my colleague, Ike, from St. Petersburg. It's good that she worked in a print shop. She can help me, and she advised me on how to order, search, and gave me a hint. 2 weeks in short, for the expensive material. I understand why it's not available because I don't know how many films it will cover here. I'm even afraid to guess. I think it will be very few.